Welcome to my humble homestead and garden side chat. So today we're having a day in Fargo and Mom and I are actually eating out. I went to a restaurant. We're going to the farmer's market. See you soon. Oops, wrong way. Hello. We are at the Cheyenne market getting these amazing cucumbers. Let me show you these cucumbers. Oh, she has one right there. Go ahead. We ate one. What kind of cucumber is it?
It's called Itachi. It's an Asian white cucumber, and it has a sweeter flavor than your typical slicing cucumber with like half of the seed cavity. So it's absolutely delicious. It looks a little funky, but it's one of my favorites.
And we tried it. It's really good.
Hence why this one is cracked open.
Yeah, we just gnawed on it. I just bought 2 of them. So super good. Awesome. And Mom bought corn. And we're going to go talk to Deb, my chicken. She's got my eggs. So you'll see those on there. But anyway, this is not a very good video because I'm just all over the place. But just wanted to show in at the market. All my little fun friends here. Bye.
Bye.
Look at who has my eggs today. Deb has look at my eggs. Look at these gorgeous eggs, people. Come check out the eggs at the Cheyenne market on Fridays. And this honey. And look at that steak. Mom's getting a steak and some eggs. Steak and eggs, good combination. Oh, look at, they've got pumpkins over there. Check it out, people, every Friday. So quick farmer's market haul. So I had gotten my 5 dozen eggs. I did water glass a lot of those. So this is what I kept fresh. I'm going to put in my fridge. These 2 delicious cucumbers that we saw when I was down there. I actually tried them. We just bit into one. It was so good. And then I did get some peppers because I didn't, my garden, anyway, I'm not going to discuss it, but I needed some extra peppers. I got peppers. And then for the peppers, my tomatoes are not, I have a few here and there coming in, but not a lot. So I got some tomatoes so I can do another jar of salsa when I run out. So yeah, so that was my farmer's market haul that I got today. All right, but the real thing I wanted obviously was those eggs. And then she's going to be processing some more meat soon. So I'm going to head out to her farm and probably get more and some meat. All right. Thanks so much. So we got back from the farmer's market and I put some herbs together for my mom's valley fever. And she's over there putting them in little capsules. She's loving that. She's having so much fun doing that over there. One by one. There she goes. Her little herbies that I blended up for her. Made her a tincture that's soaking. And I am working on Peyton's diamond, one of his dinosaur diamond paintings that he Snapchatted and said he wanted one because I had made a nursery one for Harrison. And then he said he wanted one. And I was like, oh dear. So then I got him one and it came with 4 of them. So I don't know how I'm ever going to get 4 done, but that's what we're doing today. Hanging out in the little homestead with Mom. And she's having a ball over there. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and be blessed. Hi, welcome back to my humble homestead. And I am actually going to water glass my eggs that I got from Deb at the farmer's market today because she wanted to see how I did it. So I know I do have another video that I did do this in, but these are all from, actually the eggs that I did before were from Deb too, but I am going to do it anyway. So Deb, I will show you how I'm water glassing these eggs. So I'm going to just fill up this little puppy here from the eggs I did last week. And yeah, I'm going to put those eggs in there. So if that interests you, just come along and we'll continue on this video from my day with mom into Fargo, and I will get these water glass eggs. So, and I do want to tell you, so I had to turn my music off because I've been kind of on a Walker Hayes kick, and it's so funny because I've been listening to his music, and I have this friend that I grew up with at church, and like back the years, we were really young, and another one of his friends, they work together, and I I sent him my YouTube videos, and so I accidentally sent the other friend my YouTube video, and I was like, oops. And so then I was just, we were just friends, so I was like, hey, I love this. Oh, and they're music producers, so I was like, hey, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this new Walker Hayes song, Craig. And he was like, yeah, you're funny, Trina. And I'm like, what? And so he sends me the little thing that he produced that song. I was like, oh my gosh, total blonde moment, because y'all know I am like just kind of, in my little bubble here, in my little humble homestead, and I work and I do this, and I turn on my Alexa and listen to my music, and that's about it. So, oh my gosh, I felt so silly. But I'm just saying that to tell you the song Craig it has such a good message. I love it. I've been kind of obsessed with it. Well, that and Y'all Life, but that kind of goes without saying. But anyway, that's a good song, and shout out to Ted T, and he's kind of just a musical genius. But anyway, so just want to throw that out there because I felt so silly about it. But anyway, it is a good song. Played it all day with my mom in the car. She loved it too, and just wanted to share it with you guys too, because it just has just a good inspirational message, and we can all use really good encouraging messages. And what I was going to say is it really made me think of the giveaway challenge and the acts of kindness, and that song really resonated with that too. So anyway, all right, let's get to the eggs. So I have 2 quarts of clean water here. Clean meaning non-chlorinated. I just took it out of my purifier, out of my fridge. You can do distilled water. If you don't have that option, you can boil your water, whatever works for you, okay? So when I do 2 quarts, I'm going to do 2 ounces of the pickling lime, all right? So I did find that they have it on Amazon. If you want, I can link it below. I just got this at Fleet Farm. So I know they have it on like Azure Standard, different brands. So I have my digital scale, and I'm just going to weigh out 2 ounces. I'm going to zero it out and put my 2 ounces. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that in the water and just kind of stir it up, let it dissolve while I gently put my unwashed, clean eggs that I got from Deb's lovely girls, her little chickens that she got. I am so blessed to be able, since I don't have my own chickens, I'm just so blessed to have somebody that has, I'm just going to dump this in the bowl instead of spoon it, since I need 2 ounces. There, look at, oh my gosh, I dumped it and I got 2 well, I made a little bit of a mess, but I got 2 right on the nose. So here's my 2 ounces. Just going to dump it in my water and mix it up. I can bring you down here a little bit. Show you just mixing it up right here. There we go. And remember how I said it's nice and white, but it does kind of dissolve at the bottom, and that's okay. So we'll just let that sit. And then I'll come over here to my eggs down here. And then all I'm going to do, making pickling lime salt all over, is I'm just going to gently, now the reason why we want the clean, unwashed eggs is because it has that blue coating on it, which protects the layer of the eggs. And once those eggs get washed, that layer is not on there anymore. And with that layer, it does keep those eggs protected and preserved. That's why when you have fresh eggs and you leave them out on the counter for a couple weeks, they're still good. Now, preserving these in the pickling lime, they're good really up to like 2 years. So, and we just want to make sure they don't have any cracks in them. But yeah, she handpicked these for me. I'm so excited. And so I'm just going to fill this up, and then I'm going to pour the other mixture over them. And I did label it and have the date on them. And then I'm just going to use these eggs as fresh eggs in the winter. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, when you go to use these eggs, now remember they're fresh. They're not hard boiled. They're not like the pickled eggs that I did in the fridge. Those are hard boiled. Those won't last as long because they're just kind of like fermented. It's a fermented food. These, you know, they last up to 2 years. I'll be using them in the winter, so it won't be that long. These, they just need to have the lime rinsed off before you use them. So yeah, so that's all. And then you can just crack them and use them, you know. And the difference with these, you know, I know a lot of people preserve their eggs by freezing or dehydrating, and I've heard different, you know, I've heard not great results with the freezing. Dehydrating, I've heard those are okay for like baking and things like that. But as far as using them as eating, you know, like actually as fresh eggs for cooking, eating, baking, I have heard this is the best. And I've watched other, you know, other like the homesteader peeps that I really like to watch, like Jessica. She does this from Three River Homes. I've seen her, and I've seen her use them, and they eat them. They eat them like scrambled eggs. Mostly Jessica I've seen, but I think, you know, other, like, I think Stacy's done them too, like on Doug and Stacy, but I know a lot of people really kind of preserve them this way, and they work great. Now, I don't know how much more I'm going to do in here, because I don't want them to be, well, I mean, I think it'll be okay, because I know people have done like 3-gallon buckets, and you can use a food grade plastic bucket too. I know it was Jessica gets her sun butter in a bucket, and she saves those and does it. I just had this 1/2-gallon glass jar here, and it works. So I think that's about what I'm going to do in this jar. And then these I'll probably just get another jar, because, you know, I am still gonna, we went to the market today, and I am still gonna probably go out to Deb's farm and get some meat and more, you know, oh, I'm so messy with this. Get some more, whoop, okay. Well, that was fun. I'll get a towel. So there we go. And just make sure it's covered. And that is that. And then I'll just put this in. I'll put this on my pantry. And this winter, I will have fresh eggs. Voila. Look at that. So that is how we water glass the eggs, and they will be preserved. And when I use them this winter, I will show you how I use them. All right. So there you have it. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and be blessed. Bye.